Welcome to the last video of section 7, creating patrolling NPCs. In the previous video we've learned about building an NPC. In this video we'll learn about creating patrolling NPCs. We now have an NPC that follows a destination object, which is valuable in itself as an exercise, but will need more sophisticated behaviour than this. Specifically, we'll need the NPC to patrol, that is, move across multiple destinations in order via a waypoint system, moving from one destination to the next in sequence. There are multiple approaches that could be taken to achieve this. One method is through script. Through this method, we'd create an array of different waypoint objects and iterate through them on a loop, such as that when the NPC reaches one destination, they'll move on to the next one. Now, this approach can be very effective and efficient, but there's another method. Specifically, instead of using a script, we can create an animation to move a single destination object to different waypoint locations over time, and because the NPC continually follows the destination wherever it moves, it will continually patrol. Let's take this second approach. Start by opening the animation window by selecting Window, Animation from the application menu. Dock the animation window into a horizontal view in the project panel if you prefer for ease of viewing. Next, select the object to animate the destination object from the hierarchy panel, and from the animation window, click on the Create button. From here you'll be asked to name and save the animation. I've called the animation anim_dest_patrol. Once the animation is created, you can proceed to define animation channels. For the destination object, we'll need a channel for the position field, as the object should change position around the scene. Click on the Add Property button from the animation window and then choose Transform Position to add a new position channel. This will automatically create starting and ending keyframes in the timeline, which are identical and hold the object position. Now simply click and drag the vertical red timeline slider across the timeline in the animation window between the 0 to 1 range, and then change the position of the destination object in the Scene tab to a new position. When you do this, Unity records the object position for that keyframe. Repeat this process across the timeline, moving the destination object to different positions each time. This creates a complete patrol animation. Play the animation back by pressing play from either the animation window or via the toolbar. By default, the animation will probably play back too fast. That's an easy fix, as we'll see. But notice also that, as expected, the destination object is tweened. That is, the Unity animation interpolates between the key frames in the timeline, causing the destination object to slide or move smoothly between waypoints. For animation like this, however, we just want the destination to teleport or snap between waypoints immediately without any transition. To achieve this, we need to adjust the interpolation mode of the animation curves. Click on the Curves button at the bottom left corner of the animation window. By default, the animation window is in the dope sheet mode, allowing us to see keyframes easily and reposition them. The Curve mode, however, lets us adjust the interpolation between keyframes. Now, box select, click and drag a selection box across all keyframes in the graph view to select them all. Then right-click to display the keyframe context menu, and from the menu choose Right Tangent, Constant to change all handles to a flat constant shape, meaning all keyframes retain their values over the destination object until the next keyframe only. When the constant option is chosen from the menu, the curves between the keyframes will look very different in the graph, a straight line joining them. Now test this by pressing play on the toolbar. When you do this, the destination should jump between waypoints as the animation progresses, and the NPC will continually move and travel toward the destination. Due to the default speed of the animation, the NPC may seem confused or crazed as he is torn between rapidly changing destinations. To fix this, select the destination object in the hierarchy panel, and from the object inspector, double-click on the controller field of the animator component to open the animator graph attached to the object, which controls when specific animations should play. You can also show the animator window manually by choosing Window, Animator from the application menu. In the animator window, the default node is highlighted in orange. This node, animation, will play when the object is first activated in the level, which is normally on level startup. Select the Dest Patrol node in the graph and reduce its speed from the Object Inspector. In my case, I've used a value of 0.2, which works well. Once the speed is changed, replay your game to observe the effect. On pressing play, the NPC should now move between destinations at a believable speed, moving from one waypoint to the next. If the NPC moves too fast or too slow between waypoints, increase or decrease the animation speed further to get the result you need. Congratulations, you now have a complete animated waypoint system. This concludes the last video of Section 7. We've now completed the first part of the AI project, building a terrain, generating a navigation mesh and creating a basic waypoint system in which the character can move between destinations. This is a good beginning to simulate intelligence, but there is also a lot more code to work on to achieve the intended effect. In the next section, we'll continue with the intelligent enemies.